American queens conquer Riyadh. Coco Gauff and Amanda and Anisimova light up the WTA. Finals. The heat of Riyadh's desert night could not compare to the fire blazing on court beneath the golden lights of the King Abdullah Sports City. Two American sensations, Coco Gauff and Amanda and Anisimova, stormed into the spotlight, turning the WTA Finals into a celebration of youth power and American brilliance. The energy was electric, the atmosphere royal, and the message unmistakable. The American queens have arrived to rule the tennis world. A new era under Arabian Lights. The WTA Finals in Riyadh marked not just a milestone in tennis geography, but a turning point in women's tennis itself. The desert kingdom, known for its grandeur and transformation, became the perfect stage for a story of rebirth, and Gauff and Anisimova were its leading heroines. Coco, at just 21, already carried away to a Grand Slam title and the hopes of a new generation. Her poise was unmatched. Her backhand, a lightning bolt of purpose. Amanda, the phoenix of American tennis, returned to grand stage after battles both on and off the court. Her resilience shining brighter than the Riyadh skyline. Together they embodied two sides of the American spirit: grace and grit, promise and perseverance, flair and fight. Coco Gauff, the spark that never dims. Every time Coco steps on court, it feels like witnessing history in motion. Her movement is poetry, her presence magnetic. When she walked into the Riyadh arena, draped in a sleek all-black outfit accented with silver, a nod to both style and steel. The crowd roared as if witnessing royalty. Her first match of the finals was a masterclass. Facing world number 2, Aryna Sabalenka, Gauff unleashed her signature mix of tactical brilliance and emotional fire. She read Sabalenka serves like a seasoned strategist, slicing deep, running wide, and countering aggression with patience. But it was in the moments between points that Coco shone brightest. The quiet nods, the clenched fists, the whispered self-talk. Every point was a story of evolution. Every rally a reminder that greatness isn't born overnight. It's built through storms. When she sealed victory with a fierce cross-court forehand, the Riyadh crowd erupted in chants of Coco, Coco, Coco. The echoes of New York, London, and Paris seemed to converge in the Arabian air. Playing here feels special, she said afterward, smiling beneath the glow of victory. It's not just about tennis. It's about showing that we belong everywhere, that our stories, our energy, our dreams can light up any corner of the world. And indeed, Coco's light shone across continents that night. Amanda and Anisimova, the return of the artist, while Gauff's rise was a steady climb and Anisimova's journey had been a tempest. A prodigy at 16, she reached a French Open semifinal before the world truly knew her name. Then came the shadows, injuries, mental fatigue, personal grief. For a time, tennis lost one of its brightest lights. But Amanda never truly disappeared. She was rebuilding piece by piece, quietly, courageously. And when she stepped onto the Riyadh court for her WTA Finals debut, it was more than a match. It was a resurrection. Her strokes were as fluid as ever, a painter with a racket, crafting angles that defied logic. Against Elena Rybakina, she played with fearless artistry, blending aggression and finesse. Her backhand down the line, that signature shot, was pure poetry. The crowd gasped, applauded, and soon began to chant her name, too. Amanda 6-3, 3-6. 6-4 victory wasn't just a win. It was a statement. "I'm not back," she told reporters afterward, eyes gleaming. "I never left. I just needed to remember who I am." The quote echoed through social media like wildfire. Fans across the world celebrated her return not as a comeback story, but as a story of rediscovery, sisters in spirit, the American bond. Though Coco and Amanda are rivals by ranking, they share something deeper, a bond of mutual respect, shared heritage, and understanding of what it means to carry a nation's expectations. Backstage, a laugh between interviews. Coco teased Amanda about her playlist. Amanda complimented Coco's sneakers. These weren't just tennis players. They were young women navigating pressure, fame, and self-discovery together during practice sessions. They occasionally trained side by side. Spectators noted how Coco's athletic explosiveness blended perfectly with Amanda's silky, smooth technique. It was like watching fire and water dance together, opposites, yet harmonious. Their success in Riyadh symbolized something greater than sport. It represented the rebirth of American dominance in women's tennis. For decades, Serena and Venus Williams had carried that torch with unmatched pride. Now, Coco and Amanda are lighting the next flame, different in style, but equal in spirit. The Riyadh crowd, a revolution in sound. For many in attendance, the WTA finals were more than a sporting event. They were a cultural moment. Women from across Saudi Arabia filled the stands, waving flags, wearing tennis caps, and cheering loudly for every rally. When Coco hit her signature running forehand winner, the arena erupted when Amanda unleashed a 110 miles per hour serve. The cheers carried a sense of empowerment. Tennis isn't just growing here, said a local fan named Isla. It's blooming, and Coco and Amanda are like sunlight in Riyadh, where tradition meets transformation. The sight of two young women commanding the court with such grace and confidence spoke volumes. It wasn't just about sport, it was about progress. The night of magic. The highlight came when both Americans won their matches on the same night. Coco against Sabalenka, Amanda against Rykina. Under the starlit sky, the two stood side by side for a joint photo session. The image golf with her, fist raised in triumph. Riyadh's lasting legacy. The 2025 WTA Finals will forever be remembered as a tournament that expanded horizons geographically, emotionally, and symbolically. For Riyadh, it was proof that tennis can thrive anywhere. For the WTA, it was a showcase of global unity through sport. And for Coco and Amanda, it was a coronation, a moment when two American queens stood tall and reminded the world why the U.S. continues to shape the destiny of women's tennis. As a final ball was struck and the crowd's applause faded, into the desert night, Gauff and Anisimova embraced near the net. Two champions, two stories, one shared journey. Keep believing, Coco whispered, and Amanda smiled in reply under the Riyadh lights. Their silhouettes glow like twin stars in a golden sky, symbols of passion, rebirth, and a future that belongs not just to them, but to every dreamer who dares to rise again. Epilogue, Queens, beyond borders. When the world woke up to the news the next morning, headlines painted the same story. American queens conquer Riyadh, but beyond the words, something deeper lingered. The vision of two young women redefining power and grace, proving that true queens don't need crowns. They were confidence, courage, and conviction instead. From the courts of Riyadh to the hearts of millions, Coco Gauff and Amanda and Anisimova didn't just play tennis. They played destiny. And as their rackets gleamed under the final light, one truth became clear. The kingdom of tennis has new rulers, and their names are Coco and Amanda, the American queens of Riyadh. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share.